Good morning and welcome to the Forex Daily Update, brought to you by Pepperstone on Tuesday the 6th of February 2018. I'm Darren Sinden and you can follow me throughout the day on Twitter by using @DS_Pepperstone. Right, let's take a look at overnight changes, the price moves to be aware of. Slight deviation today from the norm. I thought we'd take a look at global equity markets, which have been under pressure on the downside over the last 7 days or so. The chart here shows us a selection of cash equity markets from around the globe, and the figures are the percentage changes on a daily basis. So Nasdaq off 3.91%, Japan's Nikkei down around 4.73%, but it has been lower than that. The Dow Jones Industrial Index down around 4.6%. Slightly calmer in Europe, but of course the European cash markets haven't opened for this morning's trading as yet. In India, markets are off 3%, and the Australian ASX down around 3.2%. Of course, we need to view these moves in context of 8 or 9 year bull market and much bigger gains. Nonetheless, though, risk assets are under pressure. What's on the calendar then? Events that may move those markets further today. First of all, we've had a raft of data out overnight from Australia, including retail sales, trade balance, imports and exports data, alongside an interest rate decision from the Reserve Bank of Australia and a statement to accompany that. We'll look at that in a bit more detail momentarily. Fast forwarding into Europe, and at 9 a.m. GMT, we have a speech from German Bundesbank President Jens Wiedmann. Then a gap until 13:30 when we'll have trade balance data for December out of the US. At 13:30 at the same time, we'll have international merchandise trade for Canada. 20 minutes later, the Fed's Jimmy Bullard will speak at 10 to 2 GMT. At 3 o'clock, we'll have the Canadian IV Purchasing Managers Index, or PMI data for January. And then we fast forward again to 21:45 this evening for employment and unemployment changes out of New Zealand. Right, breaking news and comment then that's caught my eye overnight. First of all, Bitcoin heads back to and below $6,200 a coin as risk assets continue to sell off. Currency markets have remained largely unmoved, however, during the downtrend in equities and other risk assets. New US Federal Reserve Governor Jerome Powell has been sworn into office in the States. And the Reserve Bank of Australia has decided to leave interest rates on hold again as retail sales in the country disappointed during December. Meanwhile, the European Union is considering adding new members, including Serbia, Montenegro and Albania. And US Vice President Mike Pence starts a visit to Japan today. Right, food for thought then, something to take away with you into the trading day and beyond. Why not think about this? A clutch of US companies may appear to dominate the technology space, and yet the USA does not feature in a list of the top 10 most innovative nations published this week. This is the first time that it has not appeared in the listing for some 6 years, and you can see the map here. Most of the innovation is clustered around Europe. Israel is the Middle East representative, Singapore, South Korea, and Japan flying the flag there for Asia. Right, risk warning time. Please take a moment to read the risk warning. Trading CFDs and or foreign exchange on margin can be a risky business. If you are in any doubt about those risks or the suitability of the products for you, then please do contact your Pepperstone account representative.